Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and as you can see here and based on the title, we're going to be talking about Apex a lot today in addition to Call of Duty, and I just want to compare some of the similarities and differences in these two franchises, in these two games. As you know, Season 16 of Apex just came out, dropped. It's completely new and just revamped the entire game, whereas Call of Duty Season 2 also just came out, and kind of the differences in the quality and the content in each of them is just kind of staggering. Both AAA titles, both really no excuses, yet Call of Duty disappoints once again. But I first want to talk about the good, and that's a lot of Apex. So Apex came out with an entire new game mode for the fans. They shelved another game mode, Arenas, which no one really played, and they brought us TDM, which honestly I thought was just going to be like a little throw-in game mode. I am loving TDM. It's so good for like warming up your aim and getting yourself ready for ranked fights and things like that. I absolutely love it. It's a blast. Constant action, decent class setups that they have for you, decent maps. Like this is just an unbelievable experience. This game was a little bit sweatier, but there's a good mix of matches. The skill-based matchmaking isn't that strict, although I will say I did run into X-Set a little bit earlier. I was playing against Sykes, Hodsick, and those guys, which obviously was not ideal. But anyway, I absolutely love the quality of life updates they've made with the legend changes, the class changes. I just think Apex knew their game was getting stale, and they not only had the wherewithal, but also the ability to swallow their own pride and make necessary changes for people to actually, want to keep playing their game. They actually just hit a peak in the viewer count for all time on Steam with just over 600,000 players. And that's just a testament to their ability to have like ridiculous longevity, and then also just the willingness, like I said before, to take care of what needed to be taken care of, update what needed to be updated, and improve their game. And they're taking a ton of community feedback as well, which I absolutely love. They are admitting to their mistakes, and even with the Season 16 drop, it hasn't been perfect. There's been some bugs, there's been some things that not even were bugs, just like TDM having 3 rounds, 30 kills per round. It was just really long. So immediately they changed it. They sent out a reminder on Twitter, I'll post right here, and yeah, they fixed it. So now it's just straight to 50, and that's plenty for Apex. As you know, if you don't play Apex, there's a much higher health in this game, as you could probably tell from the gameplay. So yeah, it doesn't need to be like 100 kills or 75 kills or anything like that. This works pretty well. But yeah, just very pleased with Apex. They've nerfed a lot of the characters that were OP, like Seer, and then they sort of buffed some of the other ones just to give overall better game balance. There's new weapon in the game. There's new weapon balance in the game. So they've done so much fine-tuning, so much listening to community feedback, and I really appreciate that as a player, just as a member of the community. And now let's go into the bad, okay? Because, we got to save some time for the bad. So for Apex, honestly, I can't think of anything that's bad. Of course, you have your complaints with, deaths. Like in any game, you're gonna rage and whatever. But it is what it is. I think that this game is in a great spot right now. As for Call of Duty, I really do not think that they are doing a good job. Season 2 dropped, and they did not release a single new map into the game. They released Dome from MW3, and they basically ruined it because it just does not feel the same. I played a couple games on it, and it's just not the same. They didn't have any quality of life updates. I still stutter like crazy on that game. I don't know what it is. I hitch, I stutter. Something is not right with the movement. Maybe it's just the movement. Maybe it's not even like a stutter. It just something feels so wrong. Maybe it's because I've been playing Apex, but the movement is just horrible. And then, so yeah, they didn't bring us any new maps, okay? And they weren't planning to bring any new maps for the Season 2 Reloaded either, which is essentially, Season 2 Reloaded is just like the mid-season update. They weren't going to bring any new maps, but they moved up a Season 3 map for us, and all of a sudden everyone's super happy. But you guys have to realize, they're basically just using that Season 3's map as content for Season 2, so now they just don't have content for Season 3. So explain to me how that's a good thing. they're so bad at their jobs that they can't even get a map out for us. Like that's absurd. And season 2 Reloaded isn't till summer, so just COD. I feel like COD fans are so stupid. Like, no offense to you guys if you enjoy COD, because you know what, I'm stupid too. I bought the game, same as you. Like, we're so stupid. We are so, I guess, gullible. We think things are gonna get better. We think that they're gonna deliver for us, and we're always disappointed. Whereas I play Apex, you know, it's a free to play game, and I have everything I need in it and more. I mean, it's awesome. But back to COD, it's just tough out here, man. Like, Season 2 has no content. They've nerfed a couple of the weapons, but like, who really cares? They've neglected multiplayer in favor of Warzone, and then I hear all the Warzone mains, people are saying that the Warzone sucks. So it just looks like they're neglecting multiplayer 6v6, which is what made them great in the first place, in favor of Warzone, which people are unhappy about. So COD has essentially lost just their entire identity. All their credibility in Activision has just completely gone out the window. It's frustrating, man. But I will say this. If you are a COD fan and you are just absolutely bored and feeling dead inside, and I know a lot of people are like this, they just play COD because they have nothing else to play. If you are feeling that way, please try Apex just for the TDM alone. Even if you're not a BR player, the TDM is awesome in this game. The movement is amazing, and you could play how you want. If you're not a rusher, if you like a slower pace, sit back with a marksman rifle on a roof. If you want to rush and feel like a Treyarch COD, this is a great opportunity for you. Like, Apex TDM just feels like a Treyarch COD. I can run around fast. It's awesome. The skill gap's really good, but there's a good mix of matches. Some players are good. Some games are hard. Some games are easy. Some players are bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's a huge mix. It's awesome, man. So please stop torturing yourself on Call of Duty. Come over here. Come over here on Apex, or even play X Defiant. There's like a beta this weekend. Like, there's so many other games out there. You do not need to sweat for free on Call of Duty. You do not need to do it. Please. But anyways, guys, I'm really curious to hear your opinions in the comment section below. Please leave a comment just explaining how you feel about the COD update. How do you feel about Apex TDM? Have you tried it? I mean, we have so many good games out there to play. I just want to know what you guys are up to and what are your guys' thoughts on these two competing AAA franchises. But that's pretty much it. I'm out. Have a great one. Peace.